Welcome to Muslim Convert Stories, where every journey is unique and every story is powerful. Whether you're seeking inspiration, understanding, or just curious about the transformative power of faith, you're in the right place. If you're ready to be inspired and explore real-life journeys of faith, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Let's begin the journey together. The conversion of Italians to Islam has been rising since the year 2000. According to the Union of Islamic Communities in Italy, UCOI, approximately 70,000 Italians have embraced Islam during this period. Here are some reasons why some Italian people might choose to embrace Islam. Spiritual search and inner peace. Many individuals, regardless of their background, are often on a quest for spiritual fulfillment. Islam, with its clear teachings, deep sense of community, and emphasis on peace, attracts people who are looking for a structured path to peace and purpose in their lives. The simplicity of its core message, monotheism, submission to God, and the pursuit of justice and goodness, can resonate deeply with some people. The universality of Islam. Islam is a global religion with over 1.8 billion followers, and its messages of equality and unity can appeal to people from various cultural and social backgrounds. The idea that all Muslims are part of one global family, the Ummah, can be an attractive concept for those who feel disconnected or isolated in their current circumstances. Cultural exchange and exposure. Italy, like much of Europe, has seen increasing cultural diversity in recent years. Through migration and travel, many Italians have encountered Muslims from diverse backgrounds. These interactions, whether through friendships, relationships, or travel, often lead to a deeper understanding of Islamic teachings and can inspire conversion, personal relationships. In many cases, conversion is motivated by personal relationships. Italian women in particular may convert to Islam due to marriage to a Muslim partner. However, there are also Italian men who convert for the same reasons. Relationships often lead individuals to explore the faith of their partners, and in some cases they embrace Islam after learning more about it. Social justice and activism. Islam's teachings on justice, equality, and social responsibility can be very appealing, particularly to those who are passionate about social justice. Many converts are drawn to Islam's emphasis on caring for the poor, promoting equality, and standing against oppression. This aligns with many progressive values, and some Italians are drawn to Islam for its focus on social activism. Intellectual curiosity. Some Italians may be drawn to Islam out of intellectual curiosity. Studying the Quran, Islamic history, or the philosophical and theological aspects of Islam can lead some to feel that Islam offers a comprehensive and intellectually fulfilling worldview. Islam's rich history of scholars, science, and philosophy can be a source of inspiration. Disillusionment with secularism or Christianity. In Italy, as in many parts of the world, secularism and a decline in traditional religious adherence have created a spiritual void for some people. Those who feel disconnected from Catholicism or are disillusioned by the state of modern society might find Islam's direct and personal connection with God appealing. Islam's clear structure and spiritual practices like prayer 5 times a day, fasting during Ramadan, etc., offer a sense of routine and discipline that some people crave. Islam's emphasis on personal connection with God. For some Italians, Islam's emphasis on a direct personal relationship with God, without intermediaries, is a major appeal. The simplicity of worship, direct supplication to Allah, daily prayers, and the absence of priests or intermediaries, can be seen as a more direct form of worship that resonates with many people seeking authenticity in their spiritual lives. Media and online influence. The internet and social media have had a huge impact on the spread of Islam. Many converts are influenced by online content, whether through Islamic lectures, debates, documentaries, or discussions with Muslims. The accessibility of information allows individuals to learn more about Islam in the privacy of their own homes, which may lead to deeper reflection and eventual conversion. Personal transformation and stories of conversion. Stories of personal transformation, how individuals' lives improved after embracing Islam, can have a powerful impact. These stories often highlight how Islam helped individuals find purpose, overcome personal struggles, or experience spiritual fulfillment. Hearing such stories, especially through documentaries or social media, may inspire Italians to explore Islam further. Converting to Islam, like any religious conversion, is often a deeply personal and spiritual decision. For Italians, as for many others worldwide, the reasons can vary widely but are typically rooted in a desire for spiritual fulfillment, a connection with a global community, personal relationships, intellectual curiosity, or a search for deeper meaning in life. Every story of conversion is unique, and many Italians who embrace Islam do so after careful reflection and a genuine connection with the faith. Spiritual awakening and personal reflection. For some priests and nuns, their journey to Islam could be a result of a spiritual awakening or personal transformation. They may begin to question their faith or feel disconnected from their religious practices. The search for deeper spiritual meaning, a closer relationship with God, or a more fulfilling connection with the divine, can lead some clergy members to explore other faith traditions. Islam's emphasis on a direct and personal connection with God, Allah, and the simplicity of its worship practices might resonate with their inner spiritual needs. Theological exploration and intellectual curiosity. Many priests and nuns who convert to Islam may have studied the faith in depth, either out of intellectual curiosity or due to a desire to understand it better. The theological richness of Islam, its deep philosophical roots, and its strong moral and ethical teachings could appeal to them. Islam's rational approach to the concept of God, the afterlife, and its focus on justice, equality, and compassion can be compelling for someone in a position of religious leadership who is constantly exploring religious ideas and meanings. Disillusionment with institutionalized religion. Some priests and nuns may experience disillusionment with the hierarchical and institutional aspects of Catholicism. This could include dissatisfaction with church politics, corruption scandals, celibacy requirements, or a sense of distance between the church and its spiritual mission. The institutional nature of many religious traditions can sometimes overshadow the personal and spiritual connection with God. For some clergy, Islam's emphasis on individual connection with God, without intermediaries, and its rejection of clergy-led hierarchies may be appealing. Personal experiences and relationships. In some cases, personal relationships can play a significant role in conversion. Priests and nuns may encounter Muslims through personal connections, friendships, or even romantic relationships. These relationships might lead them to explore Islam further, attend Islamic events, and eventually embrace the faith. The sincerity and authenticity of the Muslim community, along with the compelling personal stories of conversion, might inspire them to reflect on their own spiritual journey. Islam's simplicity and directness in worship. Islam's direct approach to worship, with no priests, no intermediaries, and a personal relationship with Allah, can be attractive to individuals who have served in the clergy. Islam teaches that all Muslims are equal in the eyes of God, and worship is focused entirely on God without any rituals that require intermediaries. For some clergy, the idea that one does not need a priest or nun to mediate their relationship with God can be deeply liberating and spiritually fulfilling. Focus on social justice and compassion. Islam's strong emphasis on social justice, equality, compassion, and helping the less fortunate could resonate with clergy who are already deeply involved in social and charitable work. The Quran's teachings about helping the poor, promoting justice, and standing up for human dignity are values that many priests and nuns are already familiar with, and may feel are more profoundly expressed in Islam. This alignment of values could prompt them to explore the faith and ultimately embrace it. Personal trauma or crisis of faith. Sometimes clergy members may go through personal trauma, crises of faith, or emotional struggles that lead them to reassess their beliefs. In the aftermath of such experiences, some individuals find solace in a new faith tradition that offers them a fresh perspective or a deeper sense of peace. For some, Islam provides answers to existential questions and a sense of belonging, especially if they feel isolated or conflicted within their original religious community. Influence of Muslim converts. Priests and nuns may also be influenced by the stories of other converts who have embraced Islam. Hearing personal testimonies from individuals who have found peace and spiritual fulfillment in Islam can be transformative. The support of a strong and welcoming Muslim community can make the transition easier for those who feel uncertain or alone in their journey. The role of the media and interfaith dialogue. The increasing exposure to Islam through media, books, and interfaith dialogues can contribute to the decision to convert. Many religious scholars and thinkers are discussing Islam and its teachings in a more positive light, leading to greater understanding and respect. Priests and nuns who engage in interfaith dialogue with Muslims might find themselves drawn to the similarities between the two faiths or inspired by the core teachings of Islam. Historical and cultural context. Italy has seen a rise in Muslim immigration over the years, particularly from North Africa, the Middle East and Southeast Asia. As people interact with different cultures and religions, there can be a natural process of cultural exchange. In this context, Italian clergy may feel drawn to explore the faith of their Muslim neighbors, particularly as Islam becomes a more visible and active part of Italian society. There have been several high-profile examples of Catholic priests and nuns embracing Islam, though they are rare. Some notable cases include Father Paolo Dal Oglio, an Italian Jesuit priest who spent years living and working in Syria, particularly with the Syrian Muslim community. Though he did not formally convert to Islam, his deep respect and understanding of the religion, combined with his efforts to bridge Catholic and Muslim relations, sparked conversations about interfaith respect and understanding. Sister Patricia, an Italian nun who converted to Islam after spending time with Muslim communities. Her conversion highlighted the personal and emotional journey many clergy undergo when leaving their established faith. While these examples are few, they show the deeply personal nature of conversion and how religious identities can evolve based on spiritual and intellectual experiences. The decision of Italian priests and nuns embracing Islam is multifaceted and often deeply personal. It can stem from a combination of spiritual, intellectual, and social factors, as well as a search for deeper meaning or a new path to connect with the divine. Such conversions underscore the dynamic and fluid nature of religious identity, and how personal journeys can transcend cultural and religious boundaries. Each story is unique, and the individuals involved often express a deep and thoughtful engagement with their new faith.